Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly manage their finances, while others are stuck in a cycle of debt, barely scraping by? Well, it's not just about knowing the right strategies or getting lucky with a stock pick. It's about understanding the psychology behind our financial decisions. And today we're diving into one of the most insightful books on this topic, The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. This book is a game changer when it comes to how we approach wealth, spending, and investing. And I'm going to share some of the most powerful takeaways with you. These insights can totally transform the way you think about money. Make sure to watch the video from start to finish for the full experience. Or if you're short on time, feel free to jump to the chapter that interests you using the timestamps in the description below. Before we dive in, let me ask you something. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think about money? Is it freedom? Stress? Or maybe it's just the hustle to get more? Well, here's the kicker. The way you think about money, your mindset, and the stories you tell yourself about it is what truly shapes your financial success. You could have all the best strategies in the world, but if your mindset isn't in the right place, you're setting yourself up for struggle. Ready to explore how your thinking could be the key to unlocking real wealth? Let's jump in. 1. Wealth versus being rich. Wealth is what you don't see. It's savings, investments, and financial freedom. Being rich, on the other hand, is all about showing off fancy cars and expensive stuff. I remember when I first got my first real job, I thought that the more flashy stuff I had, the more successful I'd appear. But over time, I realized that true wealth doesn't come from what's on the outside. It comes from having the ability to live life on your own terms, without worrying about money all the time. Action step. Start thinking about what wealth really means to you. Is it owning a big house? Or is it having the freedom to take a vacation whenever you want without stressing about the costs? Track your expenses and identify areas where you're spending just to keep up with others. Try to shift your spending towards things that give you true freedom, like savings or investments. If you're finding these insights helpful so far, hit that like button and comment "wealth" below to share your thoughts on how you define wealth. 2. The role of luck and risk. Life is unpredictable. Sometimes you can make all the right decisions and still face challenges, or you might make mistakes and still come out on top. You can see it in the stories of billionaires who didn't make their fortunes by following a clear blueprint, but because they were in the right place at the right time. When I started investing, I was so focused on minimizing risk, but I quickly realized that luck plays a bigger role than I had initially thought. Action step. Instead of obsessing over results, focus on making smart, consistent financial decisions. Accept that there's always a bit of luck involved, but your actions still matter. It's all about controlling what you can. Your decisions, your habits, and your mindset. Keep focusing on the long term. You can't control everything, but you can control how you respond to uncertainty. Let's dive deeper into how to build resilience through our actions. 3. Saving is a behavior, not a goal. Saving isn't just about having money for future expenses. It's a mindset that gives you flexibility and peace of mind. In the past, I used to save only for big purchases or specific goals, like a new car or a vacation. But once I understood the importance of saving as a habit, my whole approach changed. Saving gives you the ability to handle whatever comes your way without stress. Action step. Start saving without a specific goal in mind. Even if it's just a small amount every month, building the habit will give you the freedom to make decisions without financial pressure. Automate your savings if you can. It's an easy way to stay on track. Start small, maybe 10% of your income, and gradually increase it over time. 4. Compounding is the superpower of wealth. Small, consistent actions over time lead to massive results. Just look at Warren Buffett. Most of his wealth came after he turned 50, all thanks to the power of compounding. I remember hearing Buffett talk about how the secret to his success was simply starting early and being patient. It's not about making huge moves. It's about doing small, smart things consistently over the years. Action step. Start investing early, even if it's just a little. The earlier you start, the more time you give your money to grow. And remember, it doesn't have to be huge sums. Even a little can add up over time. If you're not sure where to start, consider low-cost index funds or retirement accounts that automatically grow your money over time. 5. The psychology of spending. We spend based on our personal experiences, upbringing, and societal expectations. I've spent money in the past trying to fit in or impress people, and it never brought the happiness I thought it would. Spending can be emotional, and it's important to be aware of why we buy what we do. Action step. Reflect on your spending habits. Why do you buy certain things? Is it because they truly bring you happiness? Or are you just trying to keep up with others? The next time you're about to make a purchase, ask yourself if it aligns with your values and long-term goals. Try to shift your spending towards things that genuinely bring you joy or improve your life. 6. Time is the ultimate luxury. Time is the most valuable financial asset. True financial success isn't about how much money you make, but about having control over your time. This was a big realization for me. I thought making more money would lead to happiness, but I found that time freedom is what truly matters. Action step. Start prioritizing time over money. Use your financial resources to buy back your time, whether that's by outsourcing tasks or focusing on experiences over material things. You might not be able to outsource everything, but start with small tasks like hiring someone to clean your home or paying for services that free up your time for more important things. 7. Avoiding the never enough trap. Always chasing more money can lead to unhappiness if you're never satisfied. This is something I've struggled with personally. No matter how much I made, I always felt like I needed more. But the truth is, it's not about how much you have. It's about being content with what you've already achieved. Action step. Define what enough looks like for you financially. What does financial success look like? Set clear goals that are realistic and learn to appreciate the wealth you already have. Celebrate your small wins and reflect on how far you've come, rather than always chasing the next big thing. 8. The importance of humility in investing. No one can predict the market with certainty. I've had my fair share of overconfidence when it comes to investing, thinking I knew the next big trend. But the truth is, the market is unpredictable, and humility is key when it comes to managing your investments. Action step. Diversify your investments and avoid putting all your money in one place. Stick with long-term strategies that have proven results. Whether it's stocks, bonds, or real estate, having a diverse portfolio reduces risk and increases the chance of long-term success. 9. Long-term thinking and patience. Building wealth isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. It's all about consistency over time. I remember when I first started investing, I was impatient and wanted quick returns. But the more I studied, the more I realized that slow and steady wins the race. Action step. Focus on your long-term goals and avoid chasing the next big thing. Set financial goals for 5, 10, or even 20 years from now, and keep your eyes on the prize. Stay patient, stick to your plan, and let your investments grow over time. 10. Control over emotions. Fear and greed are the biggest enemies of good financial decisions. I've seen firsthand how fear can cause people to panic sell their stocks during a market crash, or how greed can cause people to make risky investments. The key to financial success is staying calm and sticking to your plan, no matter what. Action step. When markets are volatile, or you feel tempted to act out of emotion, stick to your plan. Don't let fear or excitement dictate your actions. Create a financial plan with guidelines on how you'll react to different market scenarios. This can help you stay focused and avoid emotional decision-making. 11. Stories shape financial decisions. We all have stories about money that influence our behavior. Some of these stories are empowering, but many are limiting beliefs. For example, I used to think money was the root of all evil, but over time, I learned to reframe this belief to see money as a tool for freedom and opportunities. Action step. Challenge the negative money stories you've been telling yourself. Replace them with empowering ones that help you make better financial decisions. Ask yourself, why do I think this way about money? And reframe any limiting beliefs you find. Conclusion. To wrap it up, the psychology of money teaches us that our relationship with money is shaped more by our behaviors and mindset than by how much we earn or invest. So, if you want to build true wealth, focus on your mindset, patience, and long-term decisions. Remember, wealth is freedom. It's not about how much you make, but how much you keep and how it lets you control your time. For more tips on mastering your mindset around money, check out my playlist on personal finance and investing. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs to hear this. And leave a comment with the word wealth if you're ready to change your financial mindset today. Catch you in the next one!